Hi everyone! As you can tell by the title, this is Josh's 20th anniversary video for his daytime Halloween inflatable displays. Now what we're going to do is go around the display and basically give you guys kind of like a little tour and show you what's there. Let's get started. Alright, first up, Jemmy 12-foot mummy. I personally thought this one was really cool, and this one was sold at Lowe's this year, by the way. I like how, it changes colors on the inside when it lights up, and then it flickers. I think that's something that would look really cool at night. And then, I got the snakes and the It and Ghost pathway markers. That candy corn that you see apparently was handmade. Now this is a 5-foot whirlwind globe inflatable. And then of course you got your whole scene there with the Jemmy 12-foot pumpkin ghoul, which that I think is cool. And of course, you got your 12-foot skeleton that will show on the left right there. Now this one is Josh's favorite, the 2019 Lowe's organ with no sound box, but it has an organ projector near it. Now right here is the 2012 purple tinsel spider. Now here is a jack-o'-lantern guy riding on a horse. This honestly reminds me of like Headless Horseman or something like that. And then of course you have your green hand with the eye, and I guess from what he said, the eye gave out this year apparently, and the eye is like supposed to move. Now here is the 2018 Lowe's cat tunnel, as of course Josh goes through the cat tunnel. Now this is a 12-foot cat inflatable. Now here is an animated spider inflatable which moves its head, as you can see. And an animated graveyard scene inflatable with soundbox and the ghost turns. Praying mantis. .5-foot long train inflatable. As Josh comes out the other way of that inflatable. Now this is a rat stuck in a trap that's animated, and as you can see his back part kind of moves. Now this is a 12.5-foot cat on top of pumpkins with ghosts inflatable. 12-foot QVC ghost inflatable. Ghost with pumpkins. Dead tree with ghosts. Tinsel tree with ghosts, and as you can see they both have the same kind of ghosts. Haunted house with ghosts. Happy Jack inflatable. And then there's the boo sign with ghosts. Now this is a scarecrow on a tractor, which is one of Josh's favorites, hence the tractor, because he likes tractors. Now this is either a reaper or a skeleton, I'm not sure, but he's riding a motorcycle with pumpkins. And this is a Frankenstein mummy and witch riding on a hot rod, which is Josh's second Halloween inflatable ever. Here is a skull with spiders. Graveyard archway with soundbox. And of course goes through the archway. This is a shaking gravestone with tree, 2 ghosts, and skeleton. Now this is a Frankenstein and a witch riding a car with a sound box. Now this is a Frankenstein pushing a witch in a cauldron. And this is a witch crashed in a tree with spinning eyes, which was from Lowe's this year. Looks kind of crazy looking with those spinning eyes, doesn't it? Now this is a tinsel cat archway. A reaper holding a lantern. Pumpkin creeper. 16-foot grim reaper. And then there's the 16-foot purple pumpkin reaper, and then 16-foot black pumpkin reaper. Got to get the whole scene in there. Now this is an animated clown with a mallet, and as you can see the head turns. Now this inflatable has a long name and I won't be able to say the whole thing, but it's from Sam's Club. It's a 12-footer and it's a neon glow projection haunted house. Now this is an animated cat and the head turns. Now there's the green phantasm spider. And of course Josh goes through the haunted house just to show everything. Now this is a pumpkin patch scene. Now the creepy scarecrow with a pumpkin. Now here is Jack Skellington, Vampire Teddy, Zero, and a snake with a gravestone. Now here is Oogie Boogie with Jack Skellington with a pumpkin and trick or treat sign. Now here is Jack Skellington, Sally, and some ghosts. It's like a haunted house archway. Now here's a Lowe's reaching Jack with a pumpkin. And then there's the Home Depot reaching Jack, which is right next to it. And then you see the Jack Skellington archway. Now here's a Sally with Dr. Finkelstein with a skull. And then that is the 18-foot Jack Skellington. Now here is Oogie Boogie with Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Here is Jack, Sally, and Zero with a pumpkin. Now here is a 14-foot Oogie Boogie inflatable. Now here is a Jack Skellington head or face, whatever you'd like to call it. Here's Dr. Finkelstein with a pumpkin. Now this is a 10.5 Oogie Boogie inflatable. And then there's Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Now here is Jack Skellington with a sign and a pumpkin, which is supposed to be like Josh's entry to the whole Nightmare Before Christmas portion for when people come to the display. Now here is an animated vulture, which is from Lowe's from this year. Head turns, as you can see. Now this is a tinsel metallic crow with the skull. Up next is the 16.5-foot Hammaker Schlemmer pumpkin. I believe I said that right. And I like this one. This is the Lowe's 2022 purple hand with the eye that moves. Now this is a purple spider from 2007. Here's Homer Simpson as a vampire. Now here's the Ecto 1 with Slimer from Ghostbusters. Here's Audrey 2 from the Little Shops of Horror, which has a moving tongue. It's animated. Here's Winnie, Tigger, and Eeyore. Hocus Pocus Sisters. Ursula, that's animated because the tentacles move. Now, here are the Haunted Mansion busts light show, and that's actually really cool. It also has a sound box. Now this is the hitchhiking ghosts on a doom buggy. Now here's the hitchhiking ghosts in general. Now this is the 18-foot long serpent. And then there's 20-foot pumpkins. Okay, so that basically concludes the tour and showing of Josh's inflatable display for this year for the Halloween season. So for the rest of this video, you're going to be seeing some extra shots that Josh has taken of the display in certain areas, like this one, for example. You'll see more. But I do want to say a couple of things, because, you know, since this was the 20th anniversary video, Josh, of course, you know, wanted to try something a little bit different with this, and he had asked me to kind of help out with this. So I was like, sure, why not? So, you know, that was really cool, and I appreciate the opportunity, and thank you, Josh, for giving me that opportunity to kind of, you know, do this. And one more thing I do want to say, just to point this out, my YouTube channel link will be down in the description if you want to check it out. I'm not really an inflatable enthusiast. I'm more animatronics than inflatables personally. So I couldn't really say too much about, I guess, opinions as for inflatables, but yeah, if you want to check it out, if you're into animatronics, you know, feel free to go and see my channel and subscribe if you want. Just wanted to throw that out there. And yeah, you know, we really hope that you guys enjoyed this video overall. And Josh will see you guys in his next video, whenever that may be. Enjoy the rest.
Prepared a special place for you.